The Glock enthusiasts among us might find this interesting. I made a video on Glock knives a while back, and in the video I talked about how the hole that's in the handle was for putting on a sharpened stick and using it as a spear, and that this is a bottle opener right here. Well, that might be how the thing is marketed, or that's the information that's being passed today. But I made an important discovery. When online I found this. I believe this is an original Austrian Feldmesser 78 field knife. It's the correct color, and you'll notice that the logo is different. And I believe that the original Glock field knife was designed to be a bayonet for the Steyr AUG. And that's why it has that hole in the bottom. That's the primary purpose for that hole. And the same thing with the bottle opener. I mean, that might actually function as a bottle opener, but I think the original purpose for that was to brace it up against the flash suppressor on the Steyr rifle. This one is in a little bit rough shape, but that adds a lot of character. They aren't as much fun when they're brand new. I've got a brand new one right here, same color, and I just wanted to see if there was any difference in the green on these. It looks to be almost identical. This one's just cleaner. You can see there's some real faint marker writing on here, probably the guy that it was issued to. And I don't know for sure that this is a Glock Austrian field knife, you know, from the military, but it's definitely from that era. Here's what a few decades of use make it look like. Which one looks better? Probably the one that's hammered up. The one that I use most is my black one here. This one I use for throwing, and I keep it in the back of my truck, and that's getting a little rough looking too, which kind of makes it cool. In the late 1970s, when Gaston Glock was awarded the contract to provide field knives for the Austrian Army, he used an old surplus stamping machine that was mounted out in his garage, where he and his wife would take turns working shifts producing thousands of these knives for the Austrian Army. And because of the markings on this one that you're looking at here, it's very plausible that this one came from Gaston's garage. So that's my discovery. But the really neat thing is that the emblems on these have changed over the years, and I never knew that. I never knew that the original Glock emblem was round, and it must have turned square sometime during the 80s when Gaston started marketing his first generation Glock 17. If you're interested, you can go over and check out my other video on Glock knives called Glock Knife, Will It Stop a Bullet? You can just Google shoot Glock knife, and it should be the first one that pops up. Thanks a lot for watching.